So I don't know if you guys could tell, but I have a lot of thoughts while I'm in the car and driving. Also, this is my favorite sweater, so that's why all my videos have the same sweater and the same sunglasses, and I'm in the same location. You like my blood splatter there? So I've been thinking a lot recently about the emotional side of diabetes. One of the Facebook groups that I'm a part of, excuse me, we were talking about diabetes burnout yesterday. And diabetes burnout is basically what it sounds. You just get completely burnt out on just trying and trying and trying and never ever succeeding, never getting well, never feeling good. It's just this constant battle. It's exhausting. And one thing that I value so much about this method, this Dr. Bernstein's method that I found last year, is that it's given me the freedom and peace of mind to not feel like I'm gonna get burnt out. I know that it's possible to have good blood sugars. I know what I have to do. I have a very simple set of guidelines. Well, maybe not quite simple, but clear set of guidelines that I need to follow. One of the things we practice is the law of small numbers, small inputs, small changes with predictable results that are easily correctable. One thing about the American Diabetes Association guidelines, excuse me, I just burped. The American Diabetes Association guidelines will tell you that you need to eat at least 30 to 45 grams of carbohydrates per meal, plus 3 snacks a day with 20 grams of carbohydrates per snack. So that's a huge amount of carbs and a huge amount of insulin. And if you think about that in terms of the law of small numbers, you're putting so much stress on your body by giving it these unpredictably huge doses of insulin that you don't know how you're going to react to these things. It just puts you on this crazy roller coaster. And that brings me to my point about, diabetes burnout and the emotional side of it. If you're following the American Diabetes Association guidelines and you're taking those huge doses of insulin, you'll never have normal blood sugars, ever. And you will go to your doctor every 3 months, and every 3 months you will be told that you're doing it wrong. You will be told that you need to do better. You will be told that you're, in effect, a bad diabetic. And think about that. I've had diabetes since I was 3 years old, and I spent every 3 months since I was 3 years old hearing, "You're a bad diabetic," which to me said, "You're a bad person." So my self-esteem suffered horribly from that. I spent so many years fighting with myself thinking, "Oh, I'm a bad diabetic. I'm a bad diabetic. I'm a bad person because I have this condition that I can't manage." Well, I couldn't manage it because I didn't know how. I was never given the information that I needed in order to actually have good blood sugars. Never. Not in the 23 years before I found Dr. Bernstein once was I given information that allowed me to have normal blood sugars. And so I spent my entire life on this emotional roller coaster feeling like a shitty person because I couldn't control this crazy chronic illness that I was saddled with. And it really does burn you out. It really does. It's exhausting. Like I said, it's just exhausting to constantly fight and constantly feel like you're never, ever, ever, ever doing well enough. And that's that peace of mind that I have gained from following the Dr. Bernstein's method of knowing for sure that yes, there is a way. Yes, I can do this. That control that I've always needed in my life that I was never able to find, it's amazing. It is freaking life-changing, and I can't say enough good. I really can't.